Now, we talked to you about that 27-year-old male who's been arrested in connection with that incident. Watching developments around his first court appearance is SABC News reporter Piman Baloyi, who joins us now live from just outside the Polokwane Magistrate's Court. And Pimani, as expected, a lot of movement outside court with some nurses also demonstrating there, obviously calling for justice.
Good morning, Ayanda, and good morning to our viewers. Indeed, nurses, not just nurses, community members from Ga-Chuene are here, but also police officers from different units and the SAPS are also here demonstrating outside court. And the main sentiment that we're getting specifically from residents of Ga-Chuene is the social impact, the impact that this man's criminal activity has had on the community at Ga-Chuene. As you were stating, the Premier was rightfully stating, a decision to close that clinic for the 24-hour services was made because of that decision, with community members saying they now have to go to far away places because of this. But Ayanda, that court appearance was a very brief court appearance where we understand it has just been postponed to next month. But as members of the media, we had to be asked to leave that court gallery because we were told that police still had an outstanding investigative process of an identity parade, which led to them saying they don't want his pictures and his images to be revealed as yet. So when he actually appeared before that court, we were not present. But I know that the MECs of community safety in Limpopo, as well as the MECs of health, were present in court. I'll bring in the MEC of community safety first, MEC Mate. MEC, thank you so much for your time. We were not present in court because of the technicalities around the evidence that needs to be secured before he can be shown to the public. What happened in court and what did you read of his demeanor?
What we have seen, Muloto, he said his name is Muloto Satere. He was making his first appearance. So in court, he was charged with 2 cases. The one in possession of unlicensed firearm and the one in possession of ammunition. So he agreed, but when he was asked whether he knows of what they are alleging him, he said he knows that he's having 10 cases. So he was saying to the communities that man is going to reappear again in court on the 9th of April 2025 because some of the cases are still pending for investigations. So he will be coming on the 9th of April, and he also abandoned the bail. He said he don't want bail because he could see that people outside they are waiting for him. So we're saying we are happy about the arrest so far, and we are saying to our communities they must not take the law into their own hands. The law is there to take their course, so we are happy about the arrest, and it's going to reappear again in court on the 9th of April.
Thank you so much, MEC Mate. MEC Mashego, your nurses were affected, and I've seen nurses inside the court gallery. I've seen them chanting out here. What is the morale? What is the mood at the clinic right now? Are people willing to go back? I know you've had to suspend that 24-hour service, which affects a lot of communities. I understand was the only one out of 8 that offered 24-hour services. What is the impact on service delivery in the area currently?
Yes, indeed, there is a huge impact in our healthcare system because the clinic was rendering 24 hours. And then now what happened, the incident has undermined what we have started in ensuring that we give healthcare services to our people. The staff members in the clinic are still in shock. Hence, we have suspended the clinic for a while so that we also assist them, that they are well in terms of counseling, and then they are in a good state to go back to work. But what we are saying then, we are saying even if we open the clinic again, it will not continue to render 24-hour services because now there's this trauma that had happened and we need to ensure that they feel safe. So we are saying when we reopen the clinic, it will reopen it to start working from 7 until 4 o'clock. And we have said we would request then our communities to work together with us to say in case of a medical emergency at night, then they will use our numbers to call ambulances so that they can come and take the patients, because we want to ensure that our nurses feel safe first, because as much as we want to render these services to our communities, we also have a responsibility to ensure that our staff are safe.
MEC, on the first day after this incident, Hospisa was there, Dinosa was there, and their main concern was the qualifications, the skills and experience of the security personnel. The fact that they were found in the same area, instead of one being at the gate, another patrolling and another in another area. There were concerns around that security service that was being rendered. Is there an investigation that is currently ongoing regarding that security company?
Yes, indeed. Even the Premier of the province has directed us to launch an investigation. So we are busy investigating the company to check if indeed they have followed the SLA, what is it that they are expected to do. And we are saying if we find there is a breach somewhere, then steps will be taken against that company. But also we are saying we are not only going to investigate that company only, because now it's what happened there that is making us now to check even all other facilities, especially those who are rendering 24-hour services, to say, are the companies there doing what it is agreed between them and the Department of Health. So as soon as we get the report, then steps will be taken.
Thank you so much, MEC. That's the MEC of Health in Limpopo. Ayanda, due to time, we have to end back in studio, but we have community members that come from Ga-Chuene, and they're speaking about the impact of now having to travel to other clinics to get, services, having to travel and all of that. Ayanda, back to you in studio.
All right, and we look forward to canvassing some of those sentiments in the hours ahead. But for now, Pimani Baloyi, live to us there from just outside the Polokwane Magistrate's Court.